Hello everyone and welcome back guys to episode 2 of our Motorsport Manager online career mode, where today we are here continuing on with our move up the motorsport world. And just before we get into this one, a big thank you for all the support on yesterday's video. I'll try and keep these going daily as best as possible over the next few weeks, but yeah, really cannot thank you guys enough for the support on the opening video. But today we are here for the start of the City Pro Cup. We need 80 points to get through up into Tier 3. So we'll wait and see as to how all of that goes at the end of the day. We've got a couple of parts, a couple of upgrades, and quite a few things that we actually need to do quickly before we jump into sort of the nitty-gritty of today's video. So we'll quickly claim our daily bonus. And we've got some upgrades available on our drivers. We need to get some sponsors. And we also, I think that's it actually. So we've also got a part upgrade that we can do as well. So we've got some level 5 brakes going on the car that we're going to give to Santa Ana. So that's all nicely sorted. We've also got some old copper wire as well. So that's all sorted. We now also can upgrade our suspension. So we're going to quickly get the first upgrade on for both of the cars before we jump in to the next video. Oh, it does take 4 minutes, so we might have to take a little bit of time out of our day for that one. So we'll leave that running in the background quickly whilst I sort out another couple of things. We can get that going as well. So we've only got 10 staff available now as we head in towards the rest of this weekend. Now we've got some driver upgrades as well. Obviously Santa Ana been doing quite well actually. I've been quite surprised. I mean, Luca Allen's got a higher overall rating, but she's actually been doing a better job in the car at the moment. She's also got her Wet Pro accolade as well. So we can have a look at, so we've got a upgrade to level 1 option on both of our drivers. So we've got 6 points to give both of them, and I think, to be honest, we're just going to have to go with overtaking and smoothness, because, I mean, her defending's good, her racecraft is okay, that'll take a bit of time, her qualifying pace is obviously really good, and then her starts are okay as well. So we'll spend 54k on that. We're still at just over 1 million at the moment in game, so she's now got a 58 overall rating. And that is exactly what we want to see. And then we've also got some upgrades as well for Luca Allen. His key weakness that we've actually seen as well in the early races has been his overtaking there. So we're going to put all 6 of those on that, take him up to a good, sort of mid-60 rated driver there. So he's now an overall of 63. And yeah, he's got some very competitive levels there. You see 61, 62, 60, 70 on race pace there, 68 and then 60 on the race starts. They've both got 7 or 8 races left on their contract as well. Can we change some stats for him? Driver traits. So we can't do anything at the moment, unfortunately, but that's okay. So we've also now, as well, before I forget, we've got to get a sponsor on board. I think we can leave that running in the background. We'll quickly do that. But yeah, we've got some sponsors that we need to get on board as well with the team. So we need to sign a small sponsor, a medium sponsor, and a large sponsor before we jump into this one. Oh, we need to at least sign one of those. So we can either get some Motorsport Manager points from Sangju or some money from Ambrosini. They both come through every half an hour. Now, we haven't really used any of our Motorsport Manager points at the moment. We're still at 105. So we're not really spending those, but it might be useful in the future. However, I do think we need cash at the moment. So we'll get that reward in half an hour. That'll probably be after this video finishes. But we've done a lot of the setup then. We've claimed our bonuses. I'm not too sure why it's trying to show us that again. We also, can we do anything? So we can upgrade our HQ. We definitely need to be doing that. That's 200k though. So we're pumping in a lot of money at the start of this video as well. Quickly, no, we need to work on a project, not hiring a driver. So upgrading our HQ, that's fine. View projects. So we've got lots of projects that we can be getting on with in the game as well. This will take quite a while looking at that. That's what, 9 different tiers. So research, great engineers can now appear in the application pool. We'll research that. Oh, so we don't have enough staff at the moment. We need 20 for that. That's okay. We'll gloss over that. What we'll do then is we'll jump into our first... Oh, no, the suspension upgrade is right there, ready to go. So we'll quickly slap both of those on the car. Go assign. Thank you very much. And we will also quickly do the suspension upgrade as well for one of the cars. So this will be the first race, actually, that they go in and not on completely equal terms in terms of the raw car. But Santa Ana does normally get priority over upgrades for us. But yeah, a lot of setting up before we jump into today's video. Let's jump in then to our first race. So now that we're in Tier 2, we have a few more race options. Career races continue our progress up the tier ladder, gaining us access to better drivers, parts and abilities. Exhibition races provide huge cash payouts, but can only be done once per day. So, what I'm going to do then is I'm going to do one career mode race, just obviously so we're back up to speed, everything like that. And then we're going to give our exhibition race a go as well. Or we can take on a team and compete across the real F2 Formula E even, I should say, championships as well. But let's jump in then to a career race. We're here at Singapore, and we can't begin that one because... Oh, there we go, we can. No idea what that was all about. So let's quickly have a look. Welcome to Strategies. We've done all this before, surely. So we have got... we could give him a... I reckon we're going to give him a qualifying boost now, because she just isn't as good. What can we go with? Oh, I didn't get to click it in time. Damn it. But we are here then at the Monaco Grand Prix in our Formula E car. Hopefully we can have a good race out here today, but obviously we'll wait and see about that one. Obviously, like I said, if you guys are new around here and you are enjoying this, I'm very much enjoying this game, and I hope you guys are as well. But yeah, it will take at least 2 races to get through up to tier 3, so we probably won't quite get it done today. That will most likely be in tomorrow's video, but obviously we'll wait and see as to just how much progress we can make. So we've got track trait street circuit. Obviously, with it being the Monaco Grand Prix, overtakes are not going to be so easy. Now, it is raining as well, so forecast, let's have a look. Is it meant to get dry? It is meant to get dry, so we will go like that, I'm going to say. Am I worried that was a mistake because it's no longer raining? I think we made a bad choice here, in all honesty. Where are we going to be on the grid? E7th and 10th. No, everyone else went on inters, that's alright. We'll gloss over that then. That's okay. So we're ready then on the grid for the Monaco Grand Prix. We're going to ride on board then with Alan for the start, and it's 5 lights, and it is lights out, and away we go. They're off to a fairly sensible getaway. It looks like we are going to have our first mixed weather race. Hopefully it gets dry towards the end. We can try and pull off a bit of a strategy masterclass if possible there. Santa Ana is really getting stuck in the middle of the pack there, but he's making a couple of overtakes. They're 3 wide as they head down the hill there. That is quite optimistic to be going for. Holy moly, Santa Ana's made like 5 places. Up to 4th! Up to 4th already. Now almost going up the inside into the back for 3rd there. She's made it work. She's up 7 places on the opening lap of the Monaco Grand Prix there. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for Alan, unfortunately, but the track is getting drier. That is very important as well there. Santa Ana's starting to struggle just a little bit here. Now the track is not really getting dry enough just yet, so what we'll do is we'll go conservative, hope they don't lose out too much time, and pray that we can stay out until the dry period. Now, I've never done any wet running on this game, so I've got no idea how early you can try to gamble it onto a set of the dry compound tyres here, but we are trying to take it to, hopefully to the dry period here. It looks like Alan is really starting to struggle towards the rear of the field here. Down in P16 at the moment. They're taking a lot of curve, actually. There's a huge gaggle of cars just up in front. No idea what's happened to him at the moment there. But Santa Ana is in a good little window by herself. And it looks like, give it another couple of laps, it might be good enough to go onto the dries. Leader dives into the pit lane. What's he going to go on to? It is... Actually, he's gone into the hard compounded tyres here, so we're going to have to watch for his pace. And is he going to be any quicker at the moment? He still appears to be losing time. So I think he's made a bit of a strategy blunder there. So it's good. It's not quite dry enough yet for the dry tyres there. He's lost a good 1.5 seconds already on this lap here. Alan has completely fallen off the face of the earth at the moment. I'm really not too sure what's happened to him. But track is still getting drier. Top two have dived it in. They are now on a fresh set of the wet compound of tyres here. So hopefully we can just try and stay out as best as possible. Keep her out onto the dries. Although she is really starting to shred through her tyres at the moment here. So I'm a little bit worried about how well this is going to go. We're gonna have to dive it in onto a set of the hards between now and the end of the race here for Santa Ana. So we'll wait and see as to how this one goes between now and the end of the race here. Anna dives it into the pit lane. It's going to be a fairly textbook 6.7 second stop. She's going to come back out in P4, and now hopefully we can... Oh, we are gaining. We are gaining very, very quickly here, so that is perfect. We'll put her up to high performance, and I have not pit Alan accidentally. We can get him onto a set of the softs though between now and the end, so hopefully there's a bit of a recovery. However, I think we've kind of put all our eggs into our Santa Ana basket at the moment here. The top guy's still trying to stay out on those dries. It is just not working out well for them at the moment there. Santa Ana now back up into P3, and there's a battle going on, so it should be P2 pretty quickly, because the N-tracked car is going to have to dive into the pit lane very, very shortly. We're getting held up though behind them. No, now we're up into P2 of the race. So Alan dives it in. He's out. He's a write-off in this race, unfortunately. But we are taking... Are we taking any time out of the diggy car? I don't think we are at the moment, unfortunately. It looks like we might just have to try and hold on for P2. However, the on-track car now is on a set of the soft compounded tyres here, so we have got to be a bit careful about that. Alan is, like I said, a complete write-off in this race here. He may as well just go full out guns blazing between now and the end of this race. Santa Ana, though, we're going to have to bring it back down to neutral. The gap's pretty much holding level to the race leader here, but I think it might only be P3 on the cards, if I'm not mistaken, because that on-track car is going much, much quicker than we can try and do at the moment here. There seems to be a couple of cars still on the wets, so hopefully Alan might be able to scrape together something from this Grand Prix here. But Santa Ana still in a battle for P2 here. It looks like those softs have completely gone off. It actually looks like the leader's softs might have gone off as well here, but I think he's too far up the road as we head through the final corner there. P2 in the end. Where is Alan after all of this? He's now up into P18. It might even be P17. I haven't managed his tyres very well. So yeah, I think it's only going to be P18 at the end of the day though. Those tyres have completely gone off. It might not even be that now. Looks like a car on the Inters is still somehow going quicker as he heads down in towards the final couple of corners of the race. Come on, hold on to it. It is P18 in the end there. So 22 points. We do pick up the bonus. That is obviously important. We need to keep picking up those bonuses as best as possible here. So we will take that quite happily as well there. 22 points though on the board. I will take that. We will quite happily keep that one. There are a few more materials as well, all nicely collected. You can see, unfortunately, yeah, just we pit a bit too early in, sorry, a bit too late even, I think, in that race to make it work at the end of the day there. But still showing us leaderboards again. No idea why, in all honesty. We're 70,000th at the moment, but we are inside the top 50%. So that's quite good. I'll take that quite happily. Obviously, unfortunately, with the way you sort of have to play this game, and obviously we're trying to make content on it, you can't quite grind up to the top levels unless I did a lot behind the scenes, and that's not really what I want to do. Oh, excuse me, with this campaign. But we've got some issues with the car. We'll have to fix that, fix reliability, and we will confirm that as well. So, what have we got left to do then? We've got upgrades available again, so we need to apply those to the car. Let's get those done. We also want to get a HQ bit done as well, so we will build that. That's going to take a while as well, just behind the scenes. And now I haven't got enough staff again. Can we hire more staff, please? Hire staff. Let's hire. Oh god, that does cost a lot of money, doesn't it? I think we're just going to have to settle at the moment. I don't think we can afford to put more staff in the team. We just don't quite have the funds for it. And I don't really want to go bankrupt in this game either there. So we've got those parts going in the background. Our sponsor obviously is going to pay us out ready for the next episode. So I think we're just going to have to jump in and do this exhibition race. I was really looking forward to seeing what this is all about. So we'll give this a go. Try a look at a daily exhibition race and see how much cash you can win. So hopefully this will give us a bit of an influx ready for the next one. So you can see 50k up for grabs just for entering, but it does cost 2 Motorsport Manager points, so we will not worry about that. We've still got 102. We are going to go with the compact chassis, and that is all sorted. Let's dive it in then to this race. Exhibition race. Race begins now. And let's see what we can muster up. Hopefully, if a win's on the cards, it could be 200k, which would be very, very useful here as we head in toward the next couple of rounds of our championship as well here. So I'm very much excited to be jumping into this one as well. So we're at Tondela. Not a track that I've heard of. A 13% chance of rain, but a warm climate. So hopefully we can do all right. We get, if we finish 8th or above, we also get 75k bonus. Let's water on track, qualifying, and first lap. So I think we. Oh no, it's not wet enough to worry about it. So we're gonna have to just go out there and see what our two drivers can muster up ready for this exhibition race. Hopefully it's good, but I'm not optimistic, I'll be honest. It makes me wonder whether people have got massively overpowered cars. 7th and 8th. That's okay. We can take that. We can make that work, I hope. We're locking out the 4th row on the grid. Let's be having this thing. We're going to go straight into conservative mode, I think, for the pair review off the start. So 100k. It is per each driver, so there's definitely a lot of cash on the line there, but hopefully we can get a good start into turn 1. Alan already up a few places. This is exactly what we like to see as we head down in towards the next couple of corners here. It's all getting bunched up. There's a stock car as well in the way. Now Santa Ana's dropped down a couple of places off the start, so not quite ideal, but we are in saving mode at the moment. It's a 9-lap race ahead of us, so hopefully we can just have a nice and clean race nonetheless, and hope that we do keep on to some good positions here as we head now down in towards the end of lap 1 here. A very, very long lap actually around this circuit, so this is going to be a fairly long race here as well. But 175k prize winnings at the moment. However, we do obviously really, really need to be getting that bonus as well. We need the extra cash at the moment, you know, just trying to farm money in the early stages of this game so you can afford to go, you know, all in on your development process later on in the career mode here. But Santa Ana is a little bit down on fuel. We'll go like that for a split second, get her back over the neutral mark, and then we will go back to the other mode. There we go. That's all sorted. Alan is dropping places. No, he's back up now. He's up into 6th, so we need to pit him this lap. We're going to go like that. We're not going to fix the car, though. I don't think. We're also going to have to dive in. So we're going to split our strategies here and hope that it pays off for us in the long run. We've got a couple of drivers still out on there. Well, we've got one other driver now still out on his old set of softs, as well as actually the leader who's dropping a lot of places because of it. Luckily, Alan's doing alright. Santa Ana, the tyres are going to completely fall off the cliff as we head through the final corner of this race here. So a 6.7, and unfortunately I think we got held up there, but another 6.7 stop. That's alright. Hopefully now Santa Ana can go through to the end. We're going to have to get Alan on attack mode. We're going to take him 2 laps, and then he's going to go on to a set of the mediums, or the hards even I should say, between now and the end of the race here. He's getting stuck behind someone already in this second stint here. This is not looking good at the moment for ourselves. We've just really not quite got the pace that we needed here. I think a lot of people have got some very quick machinery. A lot of people have, played this game a bit more, got some better strategies. However, Alan is hanging on in there relative to a few of the cars. He tries to go for a big send in towards turn 1 there, but Santa Ana is just falling off at this stage of the race. I'm hoping she can get those tyres right the way through to the end, and everyone 3 wide there, make up a couple of places down the middle. That's exactly what you want to see as well. Alan ran the outside of someone else. We need to make sure he pits as well at the end of this lap and confirm and go neutral. So hopefully he'll be in good stead between now and the end of the race. We're sort of just praying that a lot of people's hard tyres go off the cliff towards the end, but we'll wait and see about that. Alan, hopefully a nice clean pit stop. It's going to be a 6.8 that time around, so a little bit slower, and actually he's just going to come out ahead of Santa Ana, but should be a much quicker between now and the end of this race. I don't actually know why we didn't put him onto a set of the softs again, in all honesty here, but a huge gaggle of cars at the moment. Hopefully both of our drivers can get through this, because obviously we need the bonus as well. Rounding outside of a couple of cars there by Alan, absolutely what you love to see. Santa Ana now back up into P13. A couple of people on completely dead tyres up the road. It's all kicking off at the moment. Alan gets muscled out wide, back down into P13 of the race here. It's all kicking off as we head in towards the penultimate couple of laps of this race there. What is going on for Alan? He's back up now into P9. Is he? I don't really know. He seems to have made it work in the end. It's all getting a bit funny. We need one more place for the bonus. It looks like that guy is struggling as well. It's all kicking off. I don't know what's going on anymore. We're just going to have to sit back and watch, I think. We'll ride on board with Alan, see what's going on with this other guy, because we need that bonus. We're up to 200k though, so it looks at the moment like it's all coming up for us towards the end of this race. However, we've got a couple of quick cars very close behind us as we head in towards the final couple of laps of this race. Tyres should be okay. We'll bring him down to neutral. Guy in front is on completely dead tyres, so he's not going to really be able to do anything in terms of defending there. Up into 8th place goes Alan. Can Santa Ana follow him through as well? Round the outside into the braking zone. Surely that's all hooked up, done and dusted. That's exactly what we needed. Thank you very much. So Alan in towards the final couple of corners. We can afford to push on the tyres. Thank you. And oh no, they got one more lap, don't they? I better not do that, because we are quite a long way off the leaders as we head down in towards turn 1. However, I'm hoping, as someone else actually is going slowly here, not too sure what's happened to them, another dead set of tyres here, so clearly the Ferrari F1 man cannot form a strategy. Who'd have thought it from Ferrari here? But Santa Ana comes down in towards the final couple of corners. I'm hoping a few cars have been lapped, but it should be 100k in the pocket for each of our drivers here. That is absolutely what we needed, and I think we can call that a success as we head down in towards the final couple of corners of this race here. Out of the final turn we go, and it is going to be P7 and P8, so we hold on to our grid position there at the end of the day. Swing Kings does win the race there ahead of Danny, and he actually gets a double podium in the end, so a fantastic job done by him. But we'll take 200k quite happily, as well as our bonus. Very happy with that in the end there. But easy, I got some quick drivers in his cars as well, and I think a much better car than ourselves. 275k up, that should help us out a lot in the long run here, obviously, as well as some extra resources as well. But yeah, good race at the end there. 400k now, we're up to 54,000th in the world there. But yeah, that'll do us then, I think, for this video, guys. Obviously, if you are new around here, do get yourself subscribed for more of our Motorsport Manager Online career mode. Like I said, hopefully I'm going to try and get these videos out daily for as long as possible, but obviously the Australian Grand Prix next weekend as well, that is probably going to put a bit of a spanner in the works. But yeah, that'll do us for this one then. We have got some rewards to pick up. I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, we'll gloss over that as well. 994k as I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. Thank you all so much for watching. Do get yourself subscribed, obviously, if you did enjoy this video. Like it as well. Obviously, if you didn't, you know where that button is as well. Let me know how you guys are getting on Motorsport Manager. And thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully, I will see you guys in the next one.